Welcome back to our channel, everyone. If you're someone who's into manga, you've probably heard of the manga series Spy X Family before. From its cover, you might think it's a detective action manga because of the word spy in the title. But when you actually start reading it, there's a lot more surprises in store. In today's video, let's explore what makes this manga series so intriguing. Let's dive into the video right away. Information and plot. Spy X Family is a manga created by artist Endo Tatsuya. The series was released in 2019 and has currently been published up to Volume 7. If you're wondering what achievements a new manga like this has to become famous, let me answer this question with the figures that Spy X Family has achieved. After the first 2 volumes, the series sold approximately 800,000 copies, a significant number for a newcomer series. This number increased to 2 million copies in the 3rd volume and 3 million copies in the 4th volume. According to Orion Statistics, Spy X Family is among the top 30 manga series with the highest revenue for the year 2020. By June 2021, this number had risen to 11 million copies. Over 500,000 copies were sold out within the first week of its release. A manga series that has been out for just over a year has achieved no small feats. Intrigued by why Spy X Family is selling so well, I emptied my wallet to buy it and read it, and it's truly worth every penny. The series is extremely fascinating. It's so captivating that I couldn't stop reading continuously for a day. The story revolves around a spy named Lloyd Forger, alias Twilight. In a country torn by underground conflicts between factions, Lloyd is tasked with getting close to the leader of the Unity Party, Donovan Desmond, a dangerous figure stirring discord between the East and West Poles. The only way to approach him is through marriage and having a child, as Desmond might be a radical political figure, but he's also a father. And naturally, every parent has to attend parent-teacher meetings. This is also the only way Lloyd can get close to Desmond, by having a child attend the same school as Desmond's son and befriending him under the guise of a father. He has 7 days to marry and conceive a child. Of course, it's impossible to conceive a child in 7 days. The natural course of action is adoption and forging documents so that the adopted child has no clear origin, making it easier to change information, and must be intelligent enough to attend a prestigious school where Desmond's son studies. What's better than an intelligent child with an unclear origin? A child created from an experiment by a mysterious organization with extrasensory abilities, able to read the thoughts of others. Anya is such an interesting child. She used her abilities to catch Lloyd's attention. The main reason she wants him to adopt her is because she knows he's a spy. And in her eyes, spies are cool. With her abilities, she managed to pass the school entrance exam with modest scores. But another problem arises. She needs both a father and a mother to attend the school interview. Now Lloyd has to find a cooperative wife to become the perfect family. While shopping for the interview attire with her father, Anya reads the thoughts of Ya, a contract killer known as Thorn Princess. What's cooler than having a spy father and an assassin mother? So Anya connects Ya and Lloyd. They had quite a dramatic proposal with explosions all around and being chased by assailants. The engagement ring was the detonator. From a different perspective, it's quite romantic. Impressions. So the Forger family is formed by very special individuals. The challenges during Anya's integration process, as well as each member having secrets to hide, have created some hilarious situations in the story. The impression after reading is that the plot deviates completely from expectations. Initially, I thought this would be a story similar to Pixar's The Incredibles, a happy spy family overcoming difficulties together. But unexpectedly, the family in the story is a fake family, created to serve the missions and interests of Lloyd and Ya. This shows the good interaction between the 3 characters in the story. Even though it's only through the cover, Ya and Lloyd look very compatible. Anya's cuteness also fits well with the image of an ideal family. But when reading the story, the image of each character gradually collapses. Despite being a girl with telepathic abilities, Anya seems to have her brain disappear when it comes to studying. Lloyd had to struggle a lot to teach her. Not only that, the girl encounters difficulties in making friends because she is perceived as violent or prone to fighting, being reprimanded by the principal many times even though her nature is not at all mischievous, just always getting into unfortunate situations. As for the female assassin Ya, at first, I thought she was a cool, sharp, and feminist character. But as the story unfolds, I realized that Ya is a gentle, warm-hearted girl, not cold at all. Her feminism is not only reflected in her work as an assassin, but also in the way she tries to protect her family. Even though Anya is not her biological daughter, and marrying Lloyd wasn't out of love, she will fight and do everything to keep them safe. Ya is not really the ideal wife or mother. She can't cook, sometimes clumsy, and occasionally instinctively resorts to assassin's tactics, leading to many humorous situations. But she never stops trying to be the best mother to Anya or to build a warm wife image with Lloyd. Regarding the spy Lloyd Forger, it can be said that he is the quintessential husband, the pinnacle father figure in the manga world. Despite always clearly distinguishing this as a fake family, serving only for the purpose of completing missions, Lloyd is anything but indifferent. On the contrary, he is very serious about building relationships with his daughter and wife, not just materially but emotionally as well. While Ya is a warm, indulgent mother, Forger is a clever, appropriately indulgent father. He never lets you get into awkward situations. In this fake marriage, although most of Lloyd's actions stem from mission requirements, such as inviting you out for a date because he's afraid the neighbors will suspect something between him and Ya, he is always ready to set aside his busy and exhausting work to spend time with Anya and Ya. His job is like that of a hero, but he doesn't demand praise from others. Perhaps the only one who truly knows the nature of Lloyd's heroism is Anya, of course, because she can read his thoughts. It's precisely because of his willingness to sacrifice without fear of danger that Anya wants to help her spy father complete the mission of approaching Desmond. The story combines many elements of humor and everyday life rather than the typical suspenseful spy motifs. Therefore, it is approachable, easy to read, yet captivating because the situations in the story make readers curious about what difficulties the Forger family will have to face to complete their missions. What if Lloyd discovers Ya's assassin identity or Anya's psychic abilities? It's the way the author opens up the plot along with convincing yet absurd situations that has made Spy X Family an extremely interesting manga. Additionally, there's a plus point in the beautifully drawn scenes, which are both romantic and powerfully action-packed. Reading it is a feast for the eyes. Honestly, up to now, I haven't seen any downside to this manga. And that's the story and impression surrounding the manga Spy X Family. I think this series not only appeals to a wide range of readers, but also is interesting, adorable, entertaining, and carries significant themes about family and society. I guarantee that after finishing Volume 1, you'll want to immediately order Volume 2. So if you're buying, it's best to get several volumes at once to avoid interruptions. And if you've already read the manga, what are your thoughts? Leave a comment below, share your thoughts. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more videos.